I want have a very healthy, happy day to the world. I'd like to express the world after the long interval of Corona. Therefore, I thought to explain regarding the experiences of my interval, long period, about mind, spiritual background and the universe. I think it is my duty to explain about these experiences which I gained during the period of Corona. Therefore, I like to reveal the vast of secrets regarding the mind, regarding the heart, regarding our happiness and the peace. Therefore, I'm going to explain as I know regarding this matter. All these days we were in our houses, in our native places. We couldn't earn money, we couldn't go to the profession, duties. Therefore, we had to do various topics, various activities inside the house. Now I am going to explain regarding me, regarding my experiences about spirit and the mind. All these days, I didn't waste my valued time. I thought I don't have earning conditions, backgrounds because of this Corona disaster. Therefore, I came to an agreement. I thought now I have to become a successful person from my heart. So I started the lesson. All these days, around 2 months, I dedicated my life to reveal this secret of the mind. Because of these experiences, I could express the world like this. Dear my brother, sisters, mothers, fathers, and dear world, I love to explain these secrets from my heart. This is own secret which I gained voluntarily, individually. I didn't sleep for a long time, except for hours. I researched around 15-16 hours per day about my mind. I wanted to reveal the final happiness of their life, but I couldn't do it. But I revealed the vast of secrets of the mind, of the thoughts and the heart. So I'm going to explain as I know regarding these matters. So first of all, I have to tell you regarding the brain. I meditated so long times without sleeping sometimes. I drew my attention regarding my thoughts, my brain, and a heart. I think it will be so useful for you too to reveal these secrets which I gain individually. If there is any fault, forgive me, my dear world. Now I am living very, very happily. I obtained what I want in my life, except my final aim. I am thinking now, the Corona period was a very useful period, very happy period to my life. I thought I didn't have any way to earn money to become a millionaire. So I thought to become a millionaire from my heart. I thought to become a successful man from my heart. Now I have achieved regarding this matter. First of all, I have to reveal the secret of the thought. Yes. As a great meditation, I searched everywhere what was the real meditation in our life. So I stopped reading books, lots of books. I began to read the only book of mind, the internal book inside the mind. So I dedicate my so long time to observe what is the thought, what is the connection between the thought and the mind, between the mind and the heart, and between the thought and the art. Yes, I will explain step by step. I was going to reveal first what was the thought. So I drew great attention on thought. Long time, long days, I began to draw my attention on thought of the mind. I thought these thoughts are coming from the heart, from the mind. Finally, after drawing attention, I reveal these thoughts are coming from the brain, not in the heart. That is the very valuable experience which I gained this period. Thoughts are created inside the mind by using the memory, experiences and our past various experiences. So this memory is contained to the brain. The brain cultivates these thoughts. Therefore, thoughts are limited by the past and the memory and the knowledge. These thoughts are coming from the brain using memory, knowledge and experiences. So I drew my attention regarding these thoughts. I thought there were vast of thoughts inside the brain. When I was drawing my attention on thought, I could understand actually there was only one thought at one time. So I began to draw my attention continually. Then I revealed those thoughts are not created in the heart, in the mind. I thought these thoughts are coming from the mind. But after this long experience, long investigation, I could reveal these thoughts are not created inside the mind. Just it has been created in the brain. Therefore, memory, the experience must be taken the responsibility regarding the thought. Our all problems, our mental diseases, our sadness, these are coming from the thoughts, because of the thought. Therefore, first we have to find out the secret of the thought. When I draw attention regarding this thought, I could understand thoughts are not belongs to me. Thoughts are coming from outside to the brain. In the past, I thought thoughts are belongs to me. So I decided everything using my thoughts. Therefore, I couldn't find out the final solution for my problems. These problems, sadness, these upsets, everything has been created because of the thought. So we have to give the responsibility to the thought. So we don't have to find out final happiness, the peace inside the thought. Thoughts are corrupted by the time. Thoughts are very limited to the experience and the memory. Therefore, we have to find out something beyond the thought. First of that thing, I have to reveal what is the next step of mine. Then I started to draw my attention on the thoughts. Then I had to know, I think 10 or 15 years ago, I began to do this activity. At that moment, after drawing attention on thoughts, I found the emptiness of the mind. At that moment, I thought this is the real emptiness, the real tranquility, solemnity. But in this period, I found that is not the great tranquility and the solemnity. When I draw attention to the thought, the thoughts at once vanished. It is destroying, it began to destroy. When I draw attention on thought, the thought has become empty. Then I could feel there is a great emptiness inside my heart. Previously, I thought this emptiness is coming from the heart. Actually, this emptiness is coming from the brain. We think this is the final piece of the life. Actually, I have to say, this emptiness is not final solution, final peace to the human being. If I draw attention to the thought, I can feel now thought is vanishing. So I could find out the happiness of this world. That is external happiness. That is not the real happiness. I could find out that emptiness. And I began to draw my attention to this emptiness too. So I thought everything is inside this emptiness. So long time I tried to draw my attention continually on this emptiness. I could, even a thought cannot be seen in my brain. At that moment I thought this emptiness comes from the heart. So I began to observe profoundly. Then I understood this emptiness is coming from the brain. After thinking thoughts, if we draw the attention on the thought, thoughts are vanishing. The thought's capacity will be going down. The energy of the thought, if we draw attention on the thought, the energy of the thought will be vanishing. Therefore, if somebody wants to find out the real happiness of the mind, he has to draw the attention on the thoughts. And after attending, then I could find out this emptiness, tranquility, and this solemnity. So I observed long time, what is this emptiness? Is it real emptiness? Is it real solemnity? But during this period, I could find out this emptiness is not reality. This is not the final solution. This is not the entire peace of the heart. So I began to observe the connection between the heart and the thought. First, I thought these thoughts are coming from the mind, but I could understand after drawing attention. If we don't attend on the thoughts are coming as usual. So, if I don't attend on thoughts are coming again, then it is something forcing, pushing, or something wrong what I was doing. Therefore, I started to observe it profoundly regarding the reality of the thought. Then I could find out the thoughts are different from the mind. The brain is creating the thought. At that moment, thoughts are attaching with the mind. Then I thought, where is the mind? First I have to find out regarding this mind. So I have heard mind is inside the heart. If mind is inside the heart, then thoughts are not connected. Thought mustn't connected with the mind. Then I reveal that secret too. Mind is inside the heart. When I draw attention to my heartbeat, I could find out there is some feeling on the heart. I did continually this behavior for a long time. Then I could find out the difference from the thought and the mind. If we draw attention to the heart, then we don't want to operate the thoughts of the brain. I think now I could understand it is very pointless matter to drawing attention on thoughts, because always thoughts are coming and going. It's creating and discreating, vanishing. So if we draw attention up to the depth of ours, there won't be occurred something which we want. So we have to find out the real solution for our problems, for our sadness. So I thought to draw my attention to the heart. First, using my heartbeat, I began to draw my attention to the mind. Now I could find out the real mind, not the thought. So I use my heartbeat. I did drawing attention continually to the heartbeat. I think 2-3 hours I did it. After this long observation, I could find out the secret of the mind. After drawing attention on heartbeat, then I could find out the focal point of the mind. That is the first real secret which I obtained in this corona period. That is actually very worth for me. That very valuable secret to human being. If I want to give up the sadness, I decided to draw attention to my heart, because thoughts can't submit the solution for our problems. The real solutions are not coming from the brain. Actually, the real solution is coming from the heart. We always seek real solution using thoughts. We can't find out the real happiness because thoughts are in order, not in order. Thoughts are broken energy. Thoughts are not complete doctrine, the complete energy ever can be seen in the mind. So we used to observe the reality of the life. We use thoughts to observe the reality of the life, but that is pointless matter. So I found I had to seek this secret. Continually I started drawing attention on my heartbeat. Then I revealed the great pleasure after drawing the attention on the heartbeat. The heartbeat, it is attaching the great feeling, that is called focal point. So I gave up drawing attention on heartbeat. So I chosen this focal point. Now I began to draw my attention on this focal point. The focal point is inside the heart, behind the heartbeat. That focal point is taking the great responsibility of the emotions of human being. So all problems, all feelings, all sadness, everything is created in this focal point. So we need to draw attention on thoughts. I thought like that. Therefore, I gave drawing attention on thoughts. On the other hand, I have to describe about this secret of the thought like this. After drawing attention to the thoughts, I could feel great emptiness and the isolation, tranquility. After that tranquility, I began to draw attention that tranquility. After that tranquility, I could see great light inside the brain. I forgot to tell about that experience. So I couldn't find out the mind because of this light, because I was attached to this light. So I love this light. After that, I could understand this is an illusion. So I drew my attention continually to this illusion. After that, I could find out that secret of the mind. So drawing this attention regarding this focal point, I observed for a long time regarding this focal point. Focal points is something like some burden inside the heart. When I draw attention regarding this heartbeat, I could find out some burden behind the heartbeat. So I start drawing my attention on this burden inside the heart. So I gave up drawing attention on heartbeat. After that, I could find out the great secret of the mind. Actually, real mind is inside the heart. Real peace inside the heart. Real silence is inside the heart. Heart is containing the secret of this universe. We needn't draw attention on the brain, on the thoughts. We must draw our attention to this focal point which is inside the heart. Then the brain is automatically be silent. We don't want to waste our power, our energy to control the thoughts and the brain. Feelings, pictures, everything are inside the brain. So we need to draw attention all these things inside the brain. That is very burden, very tiring matter to us. So this method is very easy and very normal, very simple matter. Through this simple activation behavior, I can find out the vast of secret inside the heart, inside the mind. The drawing attention to the mind is very, very valuable behavior. One must do for his life. So I could find out the place of the mind. The place of the mind is this focal point. The isolation, the anger, the sadness, the love, the greedy, everything is created in this focal point. So we have to find out, we have to draw our attention continually to this focal point. This focal point is the creator of the feelings of the mind. When the brain creates the thoughts, these thoughts are attached with this focal point. So we misguide, we misthink, we misunderstand. These thoughts are coming from the heart, coming from the mind. Actually, we are misguided. We are misunderstood. So we have to draw our attention this secret very keenly. All dogmas, all goals, all are created inside the brain, inside the thoughts. Everything is created inside the thoughts. So we have to think world is created by the thought. If I want to find out the great reality, I need to draw my attention on my thought. I decided like that. So drawing attention on the heart was my great experience in this Corona period. Actually, this is the great success which I gained in this Corona period. Actual success is creating inside the heart. The normal success which we have obtained from the society is created inside the brain. All we decide using our thoughts inside the brain. So I also thought regarding this misunderstanding. Therefore now I could find out this focal point. Now I draw my attention to this focal point. I can find out so many secrets inside the mind. The mind is created this focal point. Therefore, if I want to find out the secret of the mind, I thought I must find out the secret of this focal point. So this focal point guide me to find out other doctrines, other motions inside the mind. So I could find out some sadness without any thoughts, without any name. Some vibration inside the heart, some motion inside the heart. This is various doctrine, various motions which I could understand. Sometimes I could find out very pleasure. Sometimes I could view very pleasant lighting inside the heart. Sometimes I could find out the laziness, the sleepiness. But without choosing, I drew my attention continually. There is no any thoughts inside the heart. Thoughts are inside the brain. Therefore, to find out, to observe regarding this mind, I needn't thoughts at all. The thoughtless mind are created automatically. We don't want to be silent. We don't want to bother to the thought. We don't want to control the thought. The thoughts are automatically controlled when I draw attention to the heart. It is a very marvelous thing, very wonderful thing. When I draw attention to my focal point inside the heart, I can't see the thoughts inside the brain. Without doing something, without forcing, without pushing, that brain has been entirely silent. That is a great pleasure for me. I think if this world want to find out the real secret of the life, real peace of the life, the world must be find out this secret. The world must be find out the difference of the mind and the thought. No need to think. Thoughts are created inside the heart. If we think like that, we can't find out the solution to our lifestyle. If I want a solution, the real solution, I decided to find out the real attention. Real attention is inside the heart. This attention comes from the heart, not from the brain. Brain are created the local matters, the local things, house, wife, children, wealth, everything is inside the brain. The knowledge is inside the brain. We decide these matters using our thoughts, so we can't find out the secret beyond the thought. So now I could find out the secret beyond the thought because I could draw attention to my heart. Heart is contained this focal point. The focal point is the greedy point. That is the very dangerous position. That is the very powerful place which I must find out. I thought like that. So I started drawing attention on this focal point. After that, I could find out the various motions, various vibrations inside the heart. So I began to draw my attention continually. These behaviors, these motions, these secrets. So after that I could find out very emptiness mind inside the heart. Even though I thought this heart is emptiness, but heart is not yet empty. So I wanted to find out the real silent in the life, but yet I have not revealed this final emptiness, this final silence. The final silence are created after vanishing, after burning this focal point. It is our great duty to burn this focal point. After burning this focal point, we can find out the reality of the life. So I invite to the world, please draw your attention to your heart. Draw your attention the behind of the heart, the behind of the heartbeat. Find out the great secret of the mind. The secret is inside the heart, not in the brain. Don't decide using thoughts, using knowledge and experience. Please give up all experiences, thoughts and everything inside the brain. Brain are created by the humanity. Thoughts are created by the humanity. So these sadness, these everything are created inside the brain. So you don't have to use your brain when you draw your attention to the real happiness and real peace. Please, I invite all of you to observe your mind with drawing attention. Please draw your attention regarding this matter. This is the internal success which one must be found. In this corona period, I have found this inside success. So I want to preach the world regarding this matter. Now, I'm going to find out after this focal point the secret, the final happiness inside the mind. One day, not one day, within 2-3 years, I must find out this final happiness after burning my focal point. The vivacity has created inside this focal point. The anger, the sadness, the greedy, everything, the problems, everything is created inside this focal point. Even though it is very small, it's very difficult to find out. It is very difficult to draw attention to this focal point. This is the middle of the heart. This is the center of the heart. If you want to find out this secret, you have to draw your attention on the beat of the heart. This heartbeat guides us the motion of the life. The life is not in a real one place. It is like a vibration. It is creating and vanishing. The real life is inside this focal point. If you draw attention keenly on this focal point behind this heartbeat, you can find out every secret of the life. I invite all of you to find out the real solution for your problems. And finally, I thought to preach the world regarding this secret. So I thought to create a school in Sri Lanka, the name School of Success. The teaching regarding the success, external success and the internal success. The external success are created inside the brain using thoughts and everything. But internal success is created inside the heart. So I want to teach this secret to the world. So I want to teach this real solution to the world. Therefore, I decided to create a school in Sri Lanka. If there is a sponsor, one who wants to help each other to the humanity, I invite you to help me. I want to go to the society. I want to go to the world to preach regarding this matter, to find out the real happiness together. Therefore, I have decided to help to the people who has become poor because of this disaster of corona. Therefore, let's stand from our own legs. Let's think newly with fresh thoughts. Let's find out the secret of the mind. Therefore, I have to invite to the world to go a new journey, to help each other regarding this matter. I invite the kind world to sponsor me, to explain the secret, to teach the real success, internal and external success of the life. Thank you very much. Have a healthy and happy day. Thank you.